Okay, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. So today I would like to continue about saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbon. If you have a textbook with you guys, you can look at your textbook. So now we know that hydrocarbon, I repeat, hydrocarbon is a compound that contain hydrogen and carbon. Alright, so hydrocarbon can be differentiated into two types. Alright, the first one is saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. So what does it mean? Okay, we go to the saturated hydrocarbon first. Saturated hydrocarbon means have single covalent bond between carbon atoms. Have single covalent bond between carbon atoms. Covalent bond. What is covalent bond? Okay, so sebelum teacher pergi lebih further, I would like to explain you guys what is covalent bond. Jom kita tengok. Covalent bond is a bond. Okay, is a bond formed between two non-metallic atoms. Okay, maksudnya apabila non-metal and non-metal, alright, dia bergabung, maka dia membentuk satu bond. And this bond is called covalent bond. Let's say kita ada carbon and carbon. Kita tahu carbon is non-metal. Carbon is non-metal. So the bond formed between these two non-metallic atoms is called covalent bond. Boleh faham? Kat sini teacher ada contoh dekat sini. Okay? Contoh kat sini adalah fluorine. Fluorine is a non-metal. So, fluorine sharing one pair of electron. Maka, fluorine here is a covalent bond. Okay? With only one line because it share one pair of electron. So, now, we go back to here. Now, saturated means it have single covalent bond. We go to the next type, which is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay, unsaturated hydrocarbon means have at least one double covalent bond. So, covalent bond, right, is the bond between non-metal and non-metal. Okay. So now, beside at least one double bond or triple covalent bond, also known as unsaturated hydrocarbon. So, if we have two lines, it means this is a double covalent bond. But if we have three lines, it means that it is a triple covalent bond. Why covalent bond? Because it is non-metal and non-metal. So, the example here is like, here is alkane. This is a saturated hydrocarbon. Why? Because it only have single covalent bond, all single. But here, like alkane is a unsaturated covalent bond. Why? Because it has at least one double bond or triple covalent bond. So now we go to this homologous series. In organic chemistry, the homologous series is made up of specific group of organic compound which have similar chemical properties. Similar chemical properties. Example of homologous series are alkane and alkene. Alright. So now, kita tengok cikgu tunjuk contoh dahulu. So here, alkane. Alkane, this is all the types of alkane. Okay, kita ada methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane. So this is the type of alkane. So from methane to hexane, all have same chemical properties. Okay, they have same chemical properties. Why they have same chemical properties? Because they belong to the same homologous series. the homologous series is alkane. Alright, this is homologous series. Okay, so alkene is another homologous series. So from ethene to hexene, they have same chemical properties. Alright, so this is a roughly, okay? So now we go back to this. Now, what is alkene? Alkene is saturated hydrocarbon. Means it have single covalent bond. Alright? Alkene is saturated hydrocarbon compound. So, each carbon atom in an alkene molecule forms single covalent bond with other carbon atom. So now we look at this. We have carbon and carbon. The bond between carbon and carbon is single covalent bond. Okay, so now an alkene is a homologous series. Each member of the alkene homologous series can be represented by general formula CnH2n plus 2. Alright, I take example our n is 1. So we know that C1H2 1 plus 2. It means that we have C1H4. So if I write C1H4, it will become like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so now we go back to the alkene. I write here. Okay, alkane. Okay, have formula of CnH2n plus 2. So if I have n equal to 2, so my alkane should be C2H2 in a bracket 2 plus 2, means that we have C2H6. So how do we write it? We have 2C in a single bond. Why single bond? Because alkane. Alkane, it means single bond. And then another 6, it should be our hydrogen. All in a single bond. Okay, do you get it? Okay, so now we go back to our alkene. Okay, alkene is an unsaturated hydrocarbon compound. It means that each alkene molecule has at least one double covalent bond between two carbon atoms. At least have one double covalent bond. So, the homologous series can be represented by general formula, which is CnH2n, where n start with 2. Okay, CnH2n, where n start with 2. So now we look at this. We know that alkene is unsaturated. Okay, so at least in their bond must have double or triple bond. Alright, so here is example of double covalent bond. Okay, so now let's see. We go to the formula. We know that alkene is CnH2n. For example, I take n equal to 2. So it will become C2H2. It becomes C2H4. So how do I write in a bond? We know that in alkene at least we have a double bond, C double bond with C, and we have 4H. Okay, do you get it? So another example I give you. We take C3, n equal to 3. We know that the formula is CnH2n. So it becomes C3H2 in a bracket 3. It becomes C3H6. So how do I write? Okay, C at least one double bond. Okay, and we have 6 hydrogen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. H 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how you write. Okay, so now we go to our topic here. Go back to our page. So this is the example of alkene. What does this represent? This is represent the number of N, the number of carbon. N is actually the number of carbon. So we have carbon 1, alkene become methane. Alkene, we don't have alkene. Alright, alkene only can be formed if it start with a 2 carbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have a different name. So ethane, ethene, propane, propene, butane, butene, pentane, pentene, hexane, hexene. Okay, so now we go to this part. Alternative energy and renewable energy sources in daily life. Alright, we know that fossil fuels such as petroleum, coal, natural gas are non-renewable energy sources. Alright, which is very fast depleting. So in a few hundred years or in a few years later, we know that we will have a shortage of petroleum. So such as alternative, we can use alternative energy in our daily life. For example, like solar energy, wind energy, hydroelectric energy, biomass energy, geothermal energy, tidal energy, and wave energy. So many countries, including Malaysia, have potential to build nuclear power station to obtain energy. The advantage and disadvantage of building nuclear power station should be taken into consideration before any decision is made. So this is a type of some of the renewable energy sources that I think one day, alright, will replace the petroleum. And for now, alright, now we already use this type of renewable energy. So that's it for 5.2. Alright, I hope I see you in the next video for the 5.3 video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.